Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Well, today is Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025. Yeah, I can tell you, I am tired. I am sore from head to foot. I'm sore. My feet are very sore. Very, very sore, especially my right foot. And we had a very long, drawn out day. It's going to take me a couple of days to get recovered. Now, I would have made this a pajama day. The only thing is that David's coming this morning for a visit and coffee. And oh my gosh, I don't know where I put it. So I have stuff I bought yesterday. I'm just trying to see. But do you think I can? I don't know where anything is. Um, I did. Um, I did go to Michael's, and for one thing I forgot was to ask for my seniors discount. Would have been an extra 10% off, but oh well, forgot it. But I did get a roll of 28 count Monaco white. Oh, I did find my black. I did find it. It was in the bedroom. Didn't even think of looking there. Anyway, I still haven't taken my fabric out of the jar yet. I got to do that today. And rinse it out, and I'll have a piece of black fabric then for something. So we went in, it was raining the majority of the way in. It was cool, it was 18 degrees, something like that. But they say it was going to go up to 28. So we went into the city, and the first stop was Costco for my hearing aids. I thought I was going to be fitted. I thought that they were going to measure my ears, all that kind of thing. No. And we actually even got there 10 minutes early. So even if I would have gotten there at 9:30, they would have taken me, and there wasn't, it was just paperwork. It was just signing paperwork and choosing the color, which I got was rose gold. And all I had to pay was an extra $99. So that I can live with, because before it was that it was going to be $200, but now it had gone down to $99, so that was good. And so we finished up there. Juliet had already gone around and done her bit of shopping. So I went around, and I had to quickly get my shopping done. And so I ended up getting some almond poppy seed muffins. I thought at first they were lemon poppy seed, which is even better, but that's okay. So I got them. I got 2 packages. I've got them in the freezer. Like I put 2 in each freezer bag and put them in. I got some other goodies. I can't remember. Oh, no, that was at Walmart. So anyway, we had time after we came out of Michael's. I had gotten 2 packages of needles. I had gotten some thread. I had gotten 321 and 3801. I gotten 3 of each because I owed Juliet 2 of them, like one of each color. So I thought, okay. She said, oh, no, no, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. And I said, no. I said, it's what I owe you, and that's it. I said, you never know what I'm going to ask again. So, and then they had bead landing beads on sale. So it was buy 3, get 3 free. So it was basically buy 1, get 1 free, right? But you had to buy 3, you know. You had to get 6 altogether. So I looked and looked and looked and looked, and then I settled on some beads, like smaller beads, string beads, and that I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them, but I thought, well, I'll get them, and yeah, because I know I have a lot of them. And then I got one container of beads that was gold, yellow, and brown, I think. I think it's the gold ones that I need for here, I think. I don't remember. So then we had time, so we went to Dollarama. So I went through and got what I needed, and then I decided to pick up some stuff for the church for decorating. Because we have stuff in there that is old, 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 old. And I said, it's time that we get some new stuff in. You know, we need some new stuff. You know, how are you supposed to, you know, even attract people if it's not, if everything is just old? People go, you know. So anyways, I got a thing. It was Autumn Blessings, and then I got 2 candles, you know, the glass candles. And I got some fake leaves, and I got I don't know what else I got. And Juliet got a sign for the church. And just to kind of spruce it up, just to kind of give it a newer feel, right? You know, it's a, you know, it's the same flowers, and they're falling apart. They're just, yeah. And I said, we got to do something there to kind of spruce it up some. So, you know, it's gone on far too long. Far too long. So, from there, we went to Wendy's and had lunch. Now, get this. Get this. I wanted just an ordinary salad. Just an ordinary salad. No, of course, no meat or cheese or anything in there, right? Okay, so they charged me for a Caesar salad, but without all the fixings. So it was just lettuce. And they had charged me $11.99. So it came over like $12 and something. So when I got it on my tray, I said, this little thing here, you're charging $12 for? And she said, did you not get any meat or cheese? And I said, no, I got nothing in there. Well, we'll take some money off. So Juliet got back, because she paid for my lunch. So she got back $2.25 or something. And even then, like it was just a small, like just small. So, okay. Um, so we ended up chatting with a couple of older ladies. They were a little bit older than us, but still, we had fun chatting. And, oh dear. Oops. I'm running out of battery power. I am running out of up here for my there. Oh gosh. So we got over to St. Boniface Hospital, and we were in there about 10 minutes early and got in right away. Right away. So I had my bone scan. I actually saw it because I wanted to see what it looked like. And duh, yeah, it should have dawned on me. The darker white, of course, is denser bone. But I drew a blank. And because they got the left hip. And he tried to get as much on towards the SI joint as possible, but they keep missing it. Because I was hoping that something would show there. And so anyway, so we finished up there. We left there. We got ourselves, we went through downtown Winnipeg and near Portage in Maine. And it was congested up to here. And then, on top of all of that, there was some kind of an event, crash or something up further. And so you had the fire trucks, the ambulances, everything. Yeah. So, but we ended up we didn't see it, so it must have been further up Main Street. But we were able to get ourselves over to McPhillips. And we went to the Salvation Army thrift store. And I found one curtain panel, which I think might work for the bedroom. Because I don't have to have it completely closed, because I could have it closed there by the bed and over. If this side is open, that's okay, because Jonah looks out. So anyway, that was $7.99. And then I found a really nice top, and that was $5.99. And of course I got 10% off for seniors. And Juliet found a top and a sweater, so she liked that. And as we were coming up to the front, I started hearing, "Are you going to pay for that, sir? Are you going to pay for that jacket?" And he just kept heading out the door, and she says, "Don't show your face in here again. You're not welcome." And it was just like, yeah, some guy walked out with a coat. And I said, "I know we all fall on hard times. The thing is, he could have talked to them and said, 'You know what, I'm down on my luck. I can't afford this.' And they might have said, 'Okay, you know what, we'll give it to you,' or whatever. and instead he chose to steal it. From there, we went to Walmart, and we I went around. I got my curtain rod. I got a set of flannel sheets. All I wanted was the bottom sheet. You can't find single flannel sheets. They had single cotton sheets. I don't want cotton sheets. I want flannel sheets. So I had to buy a whole set. So I got another set. And I don't need any pillowcases. No more pillowcases. So anyway, okay, so I found like command strips or hooks, and I got some of my yogurt, and I got some frozen stuff, and I got, I guess it's raining out there, and I got a bunch of other, I picked up some apple fritters and some butter tarts, and I don't know, stuff like that. And then I got out, and I was going through the cache, and then all of a sudden I started hearing something down at the end. Well, Juliet was closer to it, and she told me, she said, this one lady apparently had gone through self-checkout, and the woman was saying there, you didn't pay for that. You didn't pay for that. You didn't pay for that. And she told her son, show him, I paid for it. And and she just went and took her groceries and went out. Another lady was accused of having a cart full and not paying for it. And she was going on and on and on. I paid for this. I paid for this. You were standing here. I paid for this. And then she started, F this, F that, F that, F that. And then as she said, you know what? F it. I paid for this. So I'm not sure. I think she ended up taking the cart out with her, but she kept walking. And then she just said, as she was walking out, she said, Packy, 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 Packy. Juliet said, I didn't hear this. And there's a lot of East Indians. It's owned by East Indians. I don't think they're Pakistanis. No, I think they're East Indians. And so anyway, she was not happy. I just kind of heard the commotion a little bit, but I didn't see what was going on. So yeah. So I put everything away. Oh, when we came home, we had to go to Toulon, and because Juliet had to pick up some quilts from her friend Denise, and she makes these quilts, beautiful, and so Juliet sells them at the yard sale. So anyway, there was a whole, 20 of them. God. So anyway, So we finished up there, and because it was either we could go straight up like this to Arborg and then across, or we could go this way to Inwood and then go across. So it was shorter to go through Inwood. So we went to Inwood, and we stopped in at Rosie's Cafe. I forgot all about it. And so anyway, we stopped there for supper. Oh, it was good. Now, all I had was garlic toast and French fries. And Juliet had a salad, a Cobb salad or something, Caesar salad, I don't know, whatever it was. And I gave her a slice of my garlic toast. And then we made it home. So we got home here, it was just after 7 o'clock. I was really tired. Really, really, really tired. I don't think I was up once during the night. I don't think so. I could have, but I don't think so. So, but David's coming for a visit, and he sent me a text message yesterday, and I said, okay, that's good. So otherwise I would be in my PJs today. And if I'm still feeling this rotten tomorrow, I am going to be in my PJs tomorrow. Because I am just, I don't know what else I picked up yesterday. I'm not sure what I picked up yesterday. I got it at Walmart. Oh shoot, I was supposed to look for coffee filter. I'll look for them next week when I go to Arborg. So, yeah. So anyways, that was the extent of our trip. Now the next time I go in is on the 7th of September. And that is for my MRI on my knees. So I don't think there is going to be really anything on my bone scan. Like I didn't see holes and patches, nothing. And he did the left hip and the spine. And it's amazing what can be done nowadays, right? So, and that one was wrong, but you know what? I am going to leave that. I am not going to bother because nobody's going to know. So my day today is just flat out, basically nothing. I do have to put my living room clock back up because yesterday morning when I got up, I guess, I don't know if it was Ruthie or it was Jonah, I guess they were going after the pendulum on my clock and knocked the pendulum off and knocked a battery out. So, oh yeah, I bought batteries at Costco yesterday. So, but yeah, it's, I'm tired. I'm just so beat. Oh, tomorrow I have my appointment with Kim. It'll be about 8:45 till about 9:45, and then I will do my video after that. So please remember on Sunday that there is a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Yes. So I have, what is it? I have one appointment on the 3rd of October to get my hearing aid. And then on the 31st, I have a phone-in call. So they will call me to ask how it's doing. They said, you can either do it as a phone-in or a drive-in. And I said, we're not driving all the way in there just for a 5-minute appointment. Just to ask me, is everything okay? Are you hearing okay? You know, is it comfortable? Is it whatever? So I can tell you when we were there at Rosie's Cafe there, which is really nice place. Monica used to work there. So that is over there, and I can't do that. So, not that one. Okay, so I think I'm finished. Yeah, I can't. No, I can't go up there. So, oh gosh. Yeah. So I'll do this right now. I'm not sure what color I'm going to use for in between the wings, and then I'm going to use the variegated. I think I'm going to use this variegated 4500 for her wings. But I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put 613. I think. I might go a little bit darker, maybe 612. 612. I think I might do 612 for the veins in the wings. So, oh my hip. Oh my hip. I tell you, I'm just sore from head to foot. I'm telling you, even my hands are sore. My eye is sore, so I got a migraine. Yeah. So actually a bone density test was just really, really simple and easy, and just very, very easy. And the thing was, I forgot my phone out in the with Juliet, because I left my purse there. And I would have liked to have taken pictures of my bone scan. And he said, of course we can't diagnose or anything else. And I said, yes, I understand. I understand. So, anyway, here, I'm going to show you here. I was working here on the wolf. I finished up around here and around his eyes and his nose here. So I'm going to see about, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know, I might come back down here and work on here. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. I've got a couple of orders coming in today, I think, from through Purelator from Amazon. So I've got that. I'm not going anywhere today. It's raining anyways. So I guess we'll see what happens. So anyways, on that note, thank you for all your good wishes yesterday. And yes, we had a good time, but I'm very sore. exhausted, tired. Just, I'm in pain today. But I knew I would be. And yesterday I got up at 4. So that's when Jonah woke me up. So I had a very, very long day yesterday. So, but I tell you, I finished writing in my journal. I played my game for a few minutes. Lights out. I was gone. I was gone. And that was at about 8:45, which is late for me. I didn't take my pills until 20 after 7. And that could be what's making me tired now, too. Anyways, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Ruthie. She's up in here in the basket. Jonah's in the bedroom. They must have been so lonely without me because they were both there at the door waiting for me. And then I guess they've been horsing around. Stuff was on the floor. And then they each went to bed, and that was it. So thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Hopefully I'm a little bit more chipper tomorrow and not as much in pain. We'll see you then. Toodaloodles, everybody.